Hello, welcome to OZTV. Here we talk about everything that you need to know. We talk about family, we talk about relationships, we talk about children, homes. We talk about virtually everything. So I want you to subscribe, like, comment, click on the notification bell for more videos coming up, and watch out for a new show coming up called Spit It All. Thank you. I want to tell her I'm looking to do this business, I'm looking to invest in this business, I'm looking to do this. She equally has such, but she doesn't tell you. You understand? I understand the fact that you don't tell your friend everything. But in a situation whereby your friend sees you as a very good friend and share some business ideas, with you. It's not that she's looking for you to invest in her business. She's just telling you as a friend. She already has her business running for her, but she's like, oh, I have this business in mind, blah 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 blah. But she's telling you, you're advising her, telling her your own input, and she's not telling you anything about her own business ideas or whatever it is she's doing, but she has her own in the line in her own thought or whatever, and you do your own, she gets to see it, and then when she comes out with her own, just maybe a couple of weeks when people have discussed about business, she didn't mention it to you, and you find out that she's planning such a thing that she didn't even give you any information, any hint as to what she's doing. You understand? And maybe in your own take, you're taking her like your own person, but just realizing that she is not taking you the way you're taking her. She understands. So how do you play that out in friendship?
I would draw the line at that time. Seeing that simply means there are areas of your life you don't want me to come into. And I'll set my boundaries immediately. I now know that there are things I won't tell you. I will leave you to your space. Because if you take me the way I take you, you will tell me in detail, my sister, this is what I want to do. Two of you sit down, you talk about it, yes about it and all that. Simple. Is that way? Simply means, okay, is that what you want to do? Okay, you're doing this. Rejoice with the person, be happy with the person. I personally will not confront you. But in my mind, I know that I'm going to draw the line. You won't allow me to cross this boundary. So anytime you eventually come up and you now say, you sincerely doing my own. You're not aware, I didn't involve you. And you now come to tell me that I didn't even tell you that I am doing so. You will talk like, but when you did this, you never told me. So I just feel you're comfortable with things done that way. So have a clear spirit, have an open mind, but draw the line that this is the stage or the point at which this thing will end. This is where you want this in the line. So give that person the person's space. Always not try to choke somebody's space. Give the person their space.
Okay. Do you think it's good to have a healthy competition with your friend when you're being successful?
I will not want you to use the word healthy, because here we don't understand what it means to have human beings don't understand what it means to have a healthy competition.
How do you say that?
What we call healthy competition turns out to be that I want to run down on this person. That is the kind of mindset we have. Instead of trying to learn, both of you teach yourselves. This person learns from this person, then this person learns from this person. Most of the time, he now wants to, I want to be ahead of this person. Everybody wants to be on top. Nobody wants to work together. So for me, I don't see anything as a healthy competition here. Because healthy competition turns out to become, those two people become enemies. Because at that time, everybody, especially maybe when they are doing the same thing, even when they are not doing
Stainless Styles is a fashion brand centered in making you look elegant, yet catering to your fashion needs. For more inquiry call 090246222078 or send a mail to stainlessstylesforyou@gmail.com.
This person is traveling differently from their own and all that. The competition now comes. For example, let me use married women, that their husband do the same thing, same type of business, maybe they become friends. The kind of competition that will now come is, my husband did this, bought this, my husband bought that, my own is more expensive than your own. No, our own is the latest model. No, this person. So those things now, most of the time it pushes into the husbands. The husbands will begin to see the friend as a threat. Why? Because the wife is doing some inspiration. So I don't want you to use the word healthy, because it is not healthy. Even when you feel that you're trying to learn from someone, you see that there are people, I call them miserable sympathizers. They will come and begin to encroach into that relationship or that friendship, begin to sow those seeds of discord between these two people. Begin to put this, begin to put that. Can't you see the way he, because you donated 1 million naira, now came and now said 150. Is he trying to compete with you? Giving you wrong ideas that never even crossed your mind. On a normal day, you say no, it doesn't mean anything. He stepped up so that people will know that two of us are on top. We are friends. It doesn't mean, and that person will begin to sow those things that I call them miserable sympathizers. Because they have no job. Their own job is that they are leeches most of the time. They are leeches because they just want to separate you from the other person, then come in and begin to serve from you. So there is nothing like healthy. There is nothing like healthy. If you want to learn from your friend, learn from that person. I always say to them, I say, you cannot use another man's headlamp to drive your car. Because it gets to a point where you get to a point where you get to a T-junction. Everybody goes their different ways. Which headlamp will you use at that time?
Okay, so like you say the successful people, like you're successful now, do you think most people that are doing well, do you think they look down on their friends when they step ahead in businesses or successes? Do you think most people do that?
Not everyone. There are some that tend to carry their friends along.
Yeah.
They want their friend to come up later, which God will bless. And there are some too that tend to say, because I've stepped up, I don't want this person to be disturbing me or
pull me down.
And there are also the third set of people are the ones that are trying to help friends and friends in turn run them down. So that made them restrict. So not like they don't have the intention of helping friends or they don't want to do it. But these things I've mentioned now are the reasons and the problems why everyone tend to be careful before they want to pull their friends up. And it's also good, before you pull your friend up, help your friend rise to where you are. There's one question I want to ask you. If you were in that friendship, would that friend do it for you? You can only do this for someone that have a like mind like you. The only person I personally can do it for is that person that helped me when I was down. When I'm up there, I'll remember that person. But the friend that saw you down there and never helped you, most of the time, pulling that person up is like feeding a dog that will bite you later.
Yes.
So there are the questions you have to ask yourself. Am I feeding a dog that will bite me later? So if you ask yourself that question, evaluate what has this person contributed in my life? What have this person taken from me? What have I gained from this person? It must not be money. It must not be money. Knowledge is the highest and the most expensive gift you can give to anyone.
Having skin problems or want to glow and have a flawless skin? Contact Stainless Beauty World for all your skin issues. For more inquiry call 0902462278 or send a mail to stainlessbeautyworld4you@gmail.com.
For you to succeed in life, money is a current. If the light is not on, there will not be current in order distance now for you to on them and the ring lights, is it not? For a friend, for you to invest in a friend, ask yourself, what's a knowledge? Has that person given you wisdom? In what way has this person contributed in my life? Is this person someone that at the end of the day now, that after helping this person will become our enemies because it happens every day? It happens every day. There are people you know where you picked this person up from. And at the end of the day, the person gets up and takes a knife and stabs you.
Okay. I'm sorry to cut you off. But what you just mentioned about this thing, in friendship, there are a lot of people that make friends so that they can mentor them in businesses, in careers, and in all walks of life. But when you're making friends with somebody that you look up to, so that you can learn from them, and after learning from them, you become jealous and you want to outshine them. You understand me? Because that happens on the day. So how do you, when you find out that the person that you are drawing close to yourself to mentor is now plotting your downfall? You understand? And then you have given such person a lot of information about you and your business. How do you go about that?
Let me start from the information. You give that person information because you trusted the person.
Yes.
And the information the person now is what the person is working with.
Yes.
And I tell you the truth. Where you got that idea of wisdom from have not closed. Your wisdom bank is still open. All you need to do is this: go back and strategize. What the person have. There are several ideas you give to that person, and when you cut that person off, that person is shut on you.
Can't link up
Again, that person cannot also have access back to
you.
So when such a thing happens, go back, be quiet. There are several problems to solve in silence. When you have issues with someone and the person is the one going about talking, ranting, saying a lot of things about you, there are several things you gain and keep you quiet. Where nobody comes out. Yes. Where nobody comes out to say, quote you, this is what you said. One. Number two, it puts fear in them because you're not talking. At that time, rebuke, re-strategize. Move from the point where you are. One thing I tell people is that you will never meet me where you left me.
Definitely.
That's one thing I always promise myself. If you leave me at point A, by the time you become, you will see me in another figure. When people don't meet you where they left you, that is where you pose more threats to them. Oh, by the way, before I forget, you see, in succeeding in life, in making progress, blessings of God, know it now, it is normal that you will see envy and you will see jealousy. Know it is normal. It is normal. If you don't see it, then the attention is not on you. If you don't see it, it simply means you're not making progress. Because those things you experience are the things that will make you climb that ladder the more.
Looking for any generator, tractor, and trailer servicing parts? You are sure to get the best in durability and quality at affordable prices. For further inquiries call 0803308748 or send an email to azibesselt@gmail.com.
Yes. Those things are the things that will make you climb the ladder the more. When you're seeing it, it simply means I am touching something and I can't go back now. I need to move forward. I need to step up. I need to go to a point where when you get to that point, that peak, you find out that your mates cannot see your backs anymore. When people are talking about you, you know they stay at the spot.
Yes.
And the person they are talking about is moving. You find out that that person will remain at that spot and you will get to your destination.
That's true.
Let me tell you, in every bus stop, there is not a stop, there is always a bend. So that you lead your information to that person. The person feels is I got to the bus stop, now take a bend. When you take a bend, you have a more progressive route. You get to another destination entirely where no person can be able to access at that time except you need the information. And that is where it brings me to a point where I know I've said it earlier, when you're giving that person that information, you should be able to assess who the person is. Assess that person with those information I've given you. Throw some things to that person. Try that person. You don't know your friend well until you people have dealings with money.
Let me tell you something. You know people are very common. People are very common, especially when it comes to friendship. When it comes to money, you understand? They can come to you for business with a low tone, with a beautiful tone, with a tone that will, a subtle tone, just to suck from you, get that which they want. But when they think that they've gotten all that they want, you understand? They now spread their wings and want to act like they are higher than you, or they want to rub shoulders with you. You understand? But I know that a lot of intelligent people, when people like that, even if it's your friend, when they come to you with such a deceptive way, you need to stylishly, like you said, intelligently know where they are driving at.
What is the motive of that person coming close to you? Why do this person want to suddenly draw that close? Like me, I sit down and I do evaluation. I ask myself, okay, let me give you an instance. I traveled to China, came back, someone bought things from me. She and her husband, they owed me for 2 years. And paid me, 3 years. They paid me that money in pieces. Some 10,000, 5,000. Now, sometime I had an issue and I borrowed little money compared to what they were owing me from that person.
Like the same person.
The same person. Like 30,000 naira. You know what the person did? You do things to try people. The person sent me a message that she needed that money. Then I sent like 15,000 to that person. The person frowned. I said, let me give you later. The person frowned immediately. Now I began to laugh. And within 3 seconds, I sent the 20 to that person. I said, complete money. I said, confirm this money. But from that stage, I knew the person's mindset towards me.
Yes.
There are friends that take you as a fool.
As if you don't know anything.
You don't have brain. You don't have, your senses are no longer working. They feel they are your friend when they are them. They have problem. But when you have,
they are smart. Their brains are complete.
They are complete. So in a scenario like this right now, you see how this person reacted to it. But that's the kind of person that will come to you and be like, hey, they are very quiet, subtle. They tend to talk to you in a way that you will fall on them and now people. That will not give me wisdom on how to follow that person. I cannot stand and pick up my phone and I call that person. No. Because they are the set of people, and nobody, listen, I'm telling you, that more years they hold me, nobody heard it from my mouth. It wasn't any, you won't hear it in the mouth of anyone.
My sisters, this COVID-19 palava dey real o. As we lock down for house so make una maintain good hygiene by washing una hands with soap and water every time, and add small sanitizer, and maintain social distance with people wey dey our community. As all of una families dem go dey house for almost 2 weeks, money save no too yafun like that. Work nko na for only house all of us go join dey work. My sister, as we dey this COVID-19 lockdown so help dey for you if you get any domestic violence palava for house. No come let person beat or kill you o. You fit call this number dem 0808 575 4266 0817 014 1401 0818 005 6401. Our people wey get ogbonge sense go help you for Lagos State. No come forget o, COVID-19 lockdown no be reason for domestic violence for house. But if e shele, help dey for you for this our ogbonge Lagos. Make una call this number sharp 0808 575 4266 0817 014 1401 0818 005 6401. This message na from Lagos State Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation.
But that one you took from those people, they'll pick up their phone again. They came to borrow money. I thought they have money, they are rich, they are wealthy. Then there is another set of friends, the ones that want to take the bread and take the bakery. You dare not introduce them to something good, just like you told me. They will not go behind your back, take the bread and take the bakery from you.
Yes, and leave you empty.
Let me leave you empty. That's why I told you, you do not feed a dog that will bite you tomorrow. With this little one now that I've tried with this person, do you think I will not take that person to where my daily bread comes from? No. If I do it, I'm simply killing myself. Am I blind that I can't see the handwritings on the wall? We see these signs most of the time. Do you know we can see these signs in little things around us, in little play, in somebody's statements without knowing. But we'll ignore it and say it doesn't mean anything.
Yes. That's not what they mean.
It's not what they mean. You make excuse. But no, sit down and say, why would this person do this? I'm not saying you read meaning into everything.
But then you should be very sensitive to
Be very sensitive to things. Don't always be carried away and all that. For example, me, I love unconditionally. I love with all my heart. I love it. And that person, before I give you my heart, everything in me, make you my friend, we become so close and all that, I will look at you in and out. Who is this person? Am I safe around here?
I'm very particular. I'm very sensitive to a lot of things, details. Whatever you say, when you say it, how you say it, your body language, everything, I'm particular about it. I may laugh a lot, I may play a lot, but I look at some details that you won't even begin to imagine. So some people tend to see me like someone that is unpredictable, and I believe I love that nature about me, because you can't really predict me, because I can switch, because I'm really very detailed. You understand? And it's very, very good to have a discerning spirit, because it makes people to be a little bit at edge when they're with you, because they know that whatever move you take, they will catch it, they will notice it, they will take note of it. So it's good to be very, very discerning when you're around people, because the world is wicked.
A friend that knows you have a business place, and the friend just walk into your business place and begin to make noise because they didn't attend to her well and all that, instead of calling you, my friend, this is what I noticed, why don't you address this and address it? And the person comes into your business place and begin to shout the whole place down, screaming, doing all that. What do you think the friend wants? And that's envy. Because you are your friend. All you need to do is to call me.
Yeah. It's no big deal in all that.
Yeah, this is what I noticed. Why don't you address this so that it will not happen to someone else? Since it happened to me, they could do it to someone else. Or you come into my business place, you didn't see a space to park your car, you begin to shout, what kind of making noise and all that. Okay, why can't you since you bought this place, why can't you buy a parking space where people can park their car? You're just simply letting me know what you have in mind about me. Do you understand me?
It's little things, but they don't know when
they don't know. Unconsciously, you see, we see all the signs. It's there all the time. you're eating with your friend and the meat is 3, and maybe you take one, then divide the other one into 2 as one. You take one, she take one, then you divide one into say, how can't you leave this one for me? You that have it all, you have it so much in your house, and you still want to come and eat this one. You could have allowed me to take 2 now, so that you take one. Do you understand me? It's simple, but the person is passing a message across you. And you have it more than me, and you still want to come and be dragging it.
Exactly.
You see that complex is coming in.
Exactly.
I pay the person, no, I shared it so that 2 of us can have equal share of this thing. I didn't mean
Which
it
is
down.
okay.
Which is okay. 2 of us having equal share is not okay. It must not be that you have to cheat me on it.
Just
that
because
I
you
have it.
feel that
Yes, that I have it.
yeah.
I love this one I'm eating now. They are little things, but it plays out.
Little things. People need to be very, very, particular about things. And there are some people that really need to watch what they do, especially when they are with some people, because you don't know when you give yourself away with your little attitude and behaviors.
Just
outside.
like you have your husband is very good in giving. He buys a car for you and all that. I'm not saying you shouldn't come out and blow your trumpet. My husband bought a car. Hey, what my husband? The moment you say it among some certain friends, you will see the one that will immediately tell you, my own, he bought my own last month now. He's buying your own late.
Even your own is an old model.
It's an old model. My own just last month. It's 2020 that he bought for me. He said, is that why you're making noise? But this noise you're making, forget it. My husband just did this for me.
Yes.
And the person begins to tell you the one that her husband has done. I be like, hey, my God, what will I do? If you say you cannot do this, this. The person just has this way of joy killers.
Yes. They want to just bring you down, kill your shine, so that you don't talk with people. These things happen on a daily. It happens with men, it happens with women.
Women, yes.